All right, good morning. Good morning, good morning, and thank you for joining this special broadcast. Listen, for some of you, this is the first time you have seen me in the morning motivation broadcast because you are new to the SHEO district. Well, let me just greet you. My name is Coach P. Angela Jones. I am a senior leader here in the SHEO district, and I am the director of SHEO Cares. CARES stands for Christian Advocates, reassuring and empowering our sisters. I have the distinct pleasure to serve you all in this capacity as a chaplain. Good morning, Ilyasa. To be able to serve you all in the area of giving back and paying it forward. I have the blessing to serve you all through motivation and empowerment and to lead a dynamic team who does the exact same thing. And every Monday and Thursday morning at 9 a.m., I'm on here to give you a quick and dynamic, okay, empowerment session to start your day because as an entrepreneur, you're going to walk by faith at some point. And so I'm just here to encourage your faith, to help support your faith as a spiritual guide and just as a sister who knows what it feels like. Good morning, Kelly. And so I had a little technical difficulty this morning, but listen, nothing stops the show that is called your life. So life must go on and you show up and you do it well. Well, this morning, you all, I want to talk about calculating your worth. And I'm so glad that Kelly's on because Kelly challenged me a few months ago to calculate my worth. And she asked me, what was I worth per hour? And, I've been in business for several years and I don't necessarily charge by the hour. I charge per my services. And so no one had ever asked me before Kelly asked me, what are you worth? And it really put some things in perspective and in motion for me. So I want to challenge you all, and I want you to answer this question. What are you worth? What is your time worth? What is being in your presence worth? If someone could put a dollar amount on what it's like to be with you for 60 minutes, what does that actually look like? I was really intrigued by this. And so I began to do my research, and I love, love, love to research. I love to study. And what I found out is that you need to first calculate your net worth. Now, everyone is trendy and says the common slogan, well, my net worth is my network. And there's some truth to that. There really is. But before you can have a community net worth, you have to have first a personal net worth. Good morning to everyone coming on. Go ahead and like and share. And thank you for my viewer that said, I struggle putting a dollar amount on your time. And that's okay because there's so many of us, sis, that are just like that. And I'm going to tell you how I ended up getting to that conclusion. I studied net worth, and net worth is your assets that you have attained throughout your life minus your liabilities that you've obtained throughout your life. And if you come up with a positive balance after you subtract the negative things from the positive assets, then that is your net worth. Well, then I began to think because a lot of people, we hyper focus on all the negative things. You know, the negative things, you were a teenage mother and they told you you weren't going to accomplish much and you had to put your dreams on the back burner. You know, the liabilities that you've accrued, all of the men that you've been with, that you've given your best years to, that you can't get back, that told you that, oh, that little business you're trying to do, that's cute, but get out here and make this money so we can accomplish something. Oh, you know your liabilities when you dropped out of school or you didn't finish or accomplish what you set to accomplish before you were 30 or 40 or 50 or 60. We are so prone to be conscious of the things that we didn't do right, the things that we didn't accomplish, the infractions that people place on us, or the things that we place on ourselves. But have you considered all of your liabilities, sis. I'm talking about all of the positives in your life, how you survived and they should have killed you, how you made it over with your right mind, and you know you should be in somebody's crazy house. All of the positives and the assets of how you accrued those finances and how you put those coins together and you stretched 15 cents into a dollar. Have you ever thought about how you raised those kids and you put everything that was never put in you into them? Have you ever thought about how you ran that ministry or that social club to the best of your ability? Listen, to a 5-star effect and excellence. And have you ever calculated how you have just simply been a great wife and you have your pillow talk with your husband or your significant other has sent him exactly where he planned on going? See, these are some of the assets that we don't think about that really help calculate our net worth. And when you start to think how you made it over, and when you start to calculate how you overcame, and when you start to really put 2 and 2 together on how you survived, now your net worth is going up. So when I thought about, you know what? Yeah, I sure did have 3 kids before I got married. I sure did. Yeah, I sure was a college dropout. Yeah, I sure was supposed to go to seminary and never graduated. You know what? I sure did. But then I started to actually, on the other side of the paper, start to think about all the brands that I built, all the men that I, in my dating years, gave them the ideas that made them 6-figure earners, and the encouragement that I gave them that made them famous and on TV and well-known brands, all of the structure and energy I gave to my children to help them become the gifted and straight A students that they were. I said, oh, hold on. Oh, I got some worth left. Okay, let me see what it really looks like on pen and paper. So I just started jotting some down. Okay, $60 an hour sounds good. Okay. All right, well, what about $75 an hour? Okay, that sounds kind of good. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. But when I thought about this last and final thing, Proverbs 31 says that the virtuous woman is priced far above rubies. Far above rubies. Far above. That calculation, I had done some research about this in the past for a symposium I did. That price of far above rubies there was in like the $300 million mark. That was the calculation that King Lemuel's mother was trying to describe. So when I'm talking about $300 million far above that, oh, baby, hold on. Hold on. I can't talk to you and listen to all your drama. I can't talk to you and listen to you and all your negativity. I don't even have time to talk to you and you talking about my little business. Because, boo, I'm priced far above rubies. I'm in the millions. See, you're trying to become a millionaire, sis, and that's great. Go for your gusto. But you are already a millionaire in your spirit, in your character, in your demeanor, in your character makeup, how God formed you and shaped you in your mother's womb. He shaped you into a millionaire. You are literally just coming into fruition to what you already are. When you take a step back, and I love taking a step back, y'all, because I used to be just on go mode at all times. But in my later years, I realized that it's really wise to take a step back and evaluate things. And when I took a step back and realized that God, sent his son to die for me, which gave me a worth that no one can pay. There's no price higher than the price of a man giving his life for you. Not only that, but a man who gave his life on a cross. So when you begin to really sit back and think about all the great things that God has done for you, how he formed and fashioned you, then he sent his son to come and rescue you. Then you've given all of yourself to other people and seen them win. You really take a moment and you say, you know what? Okay, it's my time to win. It's my time to shine. It's my time to walk in my worth. So when you're calculating your worth, sis, listen, There are several little calculators out there to tell you what you are worth and what you're valuable. But at the end of every day, you have value and you have worth because God chose you. God chose you to be great. God chose you to shine. God selected you, handpicked you for what you're called to do, for who you're called to, for your unit, for your tribe, for your community. He called you to it. I'm just here to be the messenger that your time is worth money and that money is worth more than you're charging. So let's up our prices, sis. Up your price when it comes to how you let people talk to you. Up your price, sis, on how you talk to yourself when no one's around. Up your price, sis, on how you allow your husband or your boyfriend or your kids interact with you. Not saying that they have to be negative to you or they're doing anything wrong, but at the end of the day, when you recognize that you're priced above millions on millions, I'm talking about racks on racks on racks. Okay, we're going to approach this conversation a little bit differently, aren't we? You're going to come at me like you come at a Bill Gates. You're going to come at me like you come at a Warren Buffett. I'm still going to be humble. I'm still going to be kind. I'm still going to be just. I'm still going to be gorgeous. And I'm going to present a beautiful energy when you talk to me. But I'm not going to allow you to take my time and use it all up. I'm not going to allow you to say just anything or get me to commit to just anything. Calculating your worth is a worthy assignment that I'm challenging you all with. You know, this month, in the month of March, we're discussing keys to your greatness. One of the best ways to calculate your greatness and know your greatness and unlock your greatness is to calculate your worth. Hold on. I've been selling myself too short. I've been leaving money on the table, not just physical coins and dollars, but I've been actually leaving some respect on the table. I've been leaving some integrity on the table. I've been leaving some honor on the table. And let me go over here and get my coins together, my emotional coins, my mental coins, okay? My social coins. Let me go gather my coins together because no longer am I going to sell myself short. Listen. That is it for today. This was your morning motivation. If you are a woman who wants to give back to other women, if you are a woman who wants to pay it forward and you say, you know what, I know my worth, Piangela, but I want to help some women who don't quite know their worth, I need you to email me at piangela@theceodistrict.com. That is how you get in contact with me and become a part of the Community Cares team. Also, listen, if you're watching this and you've been seeing me for a while, it is Tribe Week. We need you in our tribe. We need you into the what do they call that? The inner court. You've been in the outer court for a minute in the CEO district, but listen, we need you to come on in, bring it in to the inner court, which is called the CEO tribe. So please visit www.theceodistrict.com and join. It's only $1 for your first month. It's very important that you get connected with us because as we grow and as our worth increases, we're taking as many sisters with us, and you want to be in the group. You want to be in the number, sis. So come on, go over to theceodistrict.com and join. It's literally only $1 for your first month. Okay, so I love you all. Have a blessed week. Calculate your worth. It's a hard task, sis, but go ahead and take it on. You've done worse things. You've done harder things. You've done greater tasks. Take this task on. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself what you are worth. I'll see you guys on Monday sharp at 9 a.m.